Looking downfield on first down. Here's the pressure. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Grabbed over the middle, it's Porter. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Throws for the tight end. Connection to the right. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. The Huskies will have it 1st and 10. Going for it all. He makes a grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Huskies.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot.
UConn going back to work on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Trying to burn this defensive back. He's got it on the left. He's loose. He gets it in. Touchdown, Huskies.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Pressure coming. Quarterback's got the first. Oh, what a move to get open. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down.
He can throw it, he can buy time, he can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Oh, he's got some space. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Pocket breaking down. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll do it himself. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, UConn. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterback.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. He's open on the right. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And the Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Jukes his way for more. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Here comes the heat. Got the 1st down himself. Turning it on.
quarterback is so good at creating. When plays break down, when things aren't perfect,
the UConn offense goes back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
no doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
He'll keep it himself. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. The Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Here's a heat. Punch it out of the air. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
This is kind of like Vegas and gambling. You got
UConn going back to work on offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field.
Gashing the D on the right. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
He's going to take off. Open space at the 25. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Caught close to the marker, it's Porter. Touchdown, Huskies! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they...
The UConn offense goes back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down and run. There he goes. And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another first down. The Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Rolling right and going deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. This UConn offense really has it going. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete on the right side. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Under fire. He makes the catch at the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
Have a day, young.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Makes a grab for a big play. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Rushes on him. He'll pull it down. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies!
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly.
And this is exactly the start that they had envisioned. Get out of the gate, go 3-0, start to make your mark on this season.
They just got to keep riding the momentum. This team has looked so good so early this year. Nothing seems to faze them at all. David, very, very confident bunch moving forward.
Dang right, I'm confident in what I see. Good start, good team. You could tell they got something special. I know it's early, and there's a lot of time to come down the road, but so far, this definitely looks like one of the best teams in college football.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this